Are you wondering about the different neighborhoods in Kensington, Maryland? Well, today we're going to do a little driving tour of Homewood and Kensington Heights, two neighborhoods in the middle of Kensington. Homewood is actually the northernmost part of South Kensington, and Kensington Heights is actually located in North Kensington. Today, I'll give you a quick overview on these two areas and drive you through them so that you can see some of the different housing styles and get a better feel for the area. My name's Harry Moore, and I'm an associate real estate broker with EXP Realty and a Kensington resident. If you find this information helpful, I'd really appreciate it if you'd tap that like button. It really helps with the YouTube algorithm. First, we'll start by looking at the map to give you an overview of what's going on. Here's a map of the two areas. So there's a little quirk of local geography for you. Homewood and Kensington Heights are actually divided by a little piece of another neighborhood called Oakland Terrace, which is partly in Kensington and partly in Silver Spring. They're connected, you'll see that little bridge over there, by a small subdivision called Kensington Orchids, which I'll talk about a little bit later. First, we'll take a look at some basic demographic information for Homewood. There are 482 homes in the neighborhood, and the median household income is $121,000. The high school pyramid, as of April 2022, for most of Homewood, is Albert Einstein High School. But there's a tiny little sliver in the northwest corner which says it's inbounds for Walter Johnson. If you'd like some more information about Einstein or Walter Johnson, I've put links to both of their websites in the remarks below. If you look at the map, you'll see that Homewood is sort of bookended by three local parks. On the west end is St. Paul Park, and on the east are Capitol View Homewood Park and the Homewood Dog Park. Now let's do some driving. Homewood has lots of different styles of homes, including Cape Cods, smaller bungalows, and a few colonials, farmhouses, and a few more contemporary style homes. There's a sprinkling of newer construction here and there, but not a lot. There's also a group of brick ramblers down along Homewood Parkway. That little pocket is quite different from the whole rest of the neighborhood. A good chunk of the neighborhood has some beautiful old trees, but you should also note that a lot of the neighborhood doesn't have sidewalks, which is an issue for some folks. Most of the houses here were built in the 1940s, with lots varying in size from 500 square feet to about 8,000 square feet. Now let's take a quick look at the real estate market in Homewood for the past 12 months. There have been 22 home sales in the past 12 months, with a low sales price of $430,000 and a high sales price of $1,015,000. The size range for these homes was from 800 square feet to 3,700 square feet, and the median sales price was $580,000. Median days on market was 15 days, and the original list price to final sales price ratio was 100%. This video was recorded in late May of 2022. If you'd like to see what's for sale in Homewood currently, you can look in the remarks for a search that I set up specifically for that neighborhood. Now let's pop up to Kensington Heights. Kensington Heights has a total of roughly 1,600 homes, and the median household income is $118,000. Most of the homes were built in the 50s and 60s. The lot sizes range from about 1,000 square feet to 10,000 square feet. So let's get back in the car. You'll see a broad variety of housing styles, with small Cape Cods, bungalows, a sprinkling of ramblers and split foyers, as well as some colonials. There are a couple of pockets of newer construction townhouses and a fair amount of infill detached houses as well. In the past 12 months, there were 33 homes that have sold there. The lowest sales price was $435,000, and the highest was $1,088,000. Square footage for the sold houses was between 825,000 and 3,395 square feet, and the median sales price for the neighborhood, $637,000. The average days on market for the neighborhood for the past 12 months was 7 days, and the original list price to sales price ratio averaged 101.2%. The school pyramid, as of May 2022, is Albert Einstein. Amenities in the neighborhood include Kensington Heights Park, Kensington Orchids Toddler Park, and the private Kenmont Swim and Tennis Club. If you'd like to see what's for sale in Kensington Heights right now, you can check out the link in the remarks. That reminds me, I almost forgot about Kensington Orchid and Mills Crossing. These are two small developments on opposite sides of Pliers Mill. Mills Crossing is a small development of 15 townhouses built in the 1990s, and the Orchids are 24 large detached houses on small lots that were built around 2002. Now I'll take a minute to talk about nearby amenities for both neighborhoods. Both Homewood and Kensington Heights are situated between downtown Kensington and downtown Wheaton. Most of either neighborhood is walking distance to one or the other, or both, although the eastern part of Kensington Heights would be a bit of a hike to get to downtown Kensington, and vice versa for the western side of Homewood. In terms of public transportation options, there's the MARC train in downtown Kensington, Wheaton Metro, as well as ride-on and Metro buses. The closest shopping areas would be Kensington and Wheaton Plaza. Pike and Rose, White Flint along Rockville Pike, Wildwood, Georgetown Square, and downtown Bethesda are all quite close as well. So there you go. There's a tour of Homewood and Kensington Heights. If you have any questions about the Kensington real estate market, please feel free to reach out. My contact information is below. If you'd like to see my recent video about 5 mistakes for sellers to avoid, you'll want to click over here. And if you'd like to subscribe to my channel so you can see new videos when they come out, click over there. Take care, and I'll see you on the next one.